Horrible Human Beings, the Dream Edition Part 2. I want to pick up right where I left off. I used to think about how the dream evolved as you get older. Apparently, we shooting this right on the equator because it feels like you're melting in a volcano. But when you moving towards your dream, how no matter what other people may not see it, as long as you see it and keep on moving. But can you get too old for the dream? Can you get too? Does it become unrealistic? And I thought about it for a long time, and it dawned on me that the things I dreamed about when I was 10 years old wasn't the same things I dreamed about when I was 20 or when I was 30, 35, so on and so forth. My dreams changed. The same way when you was a kid, learning how to count and colors, you watch different cartoons. I'm sure everybody watched Sesame Street. And Sesame Street remain a memory to you, but after a certain age, that's not what you're watching no more. And then the same thing goes for everything else as you move. Life all about stages and different ages, and definitely turning the pages. I remember I just knew that I was going to get signed to Def Jam, put out a 5 mic album, tour, be called the best lyricist, because that was my dream, and that's what I said it. But as time went on and evolved, I realized what my dream truly was, and my talent was being happy. It was bigger than 16. And don't mistake it. I still got a fentanyl 16 I could put in jail cash and open up shop, but I started realizing that that was the smaller picture, at least for me. And I wanted to create worlds. Then I wanted to write and make my own movies, my own short films, my own TV shows, my own. Even got an animated series working on. But the creativity was just unbridled, and all of it dealt with creation and writing. But it started with hip hop too. That was my foray, and as I grew and evolved and got to know myself better, I loved it. And as unrealistic as it may seem to anyone else, if you think about it, now more than ever, people know a lot of different rappers. Rappers can make it. We live in a different age now from back when I was coming up. But how often can you say you know somebody who makes it and they feed their family and pay their bills off being a writer, or somebody who got a movie made, or somebody that's in that industry and producing short films, documentaries? A lot of times that's not realistic, but just because it's not realistic doesn't mean it can't be done. And what's realistic change over time, because I'm sure that a phone that you touch with your fingers wasn't realistic at one point. Matter of fact, not having a landline in your house wasn't realistic. Not having to pay long distance to call somebody from another state wasn't realistic, but it all changed real soon, real fast. And the crazy thing, life stays changing, and if you don't evolve with it, then you get left behind. And just a salute to all the dudes I know that's evolving and evolving personally, and it naturally flow into professionally. I think specifically about perseverance though, and persevering through. It's easy. Anybody can do good and smile when they winning. How you stand up when you down? How you stand up when you down bad? And that's really all what it's about. How you can maintain, because it's gonna be way more bad than it's good, and everybody's not gonna see it. One thing that I did learn though, the difference. As you can see, it's active. One big difference that I learned though, just because somebody don't agree with you don't mean that they can't see your dream. And a case in point, if I'm saying that I'm building a brand new parachute and I'm jumping off a cliff, somebody gonna jump with me. So I got my man right there and I say, yo, I got a pillowcase. This is my new parachute I designed. I'm jumping off the cliff. Now my man say, listen, that's a pillowcase. You jump off there, you done. There ain't no parachute. You can't use it. It's not gonna work like how you want. I see something that you don't see. I'm not saying I don't believe in what you're doing, but I'm saying I see a part that maybe you don't see right now or you incapable of, but I can't agree with you. And that really happened. I wasn't really jumping off cliffs with a parachute, but I got into a back and forth, and I'm convinced, oh, you don't see my dream, you don't see what the vision is, and all of that. But what it is that I couldn't see the holes in my own vision. I couldn't see what I couldn't see. All I could see what I could see, if that makes sense. Sometimes it's better to have someone there to sit there and tell you the truth, because having somebody that's gonna sit there and tell you, yeah, that parachute gonna work. Matter of fact, go ahead and get me one. I'm gonna jump with you. And now look at us. Look where we'd be. So it's crazy that dreams change and dreams evolve, but it's one powerful tool is how you interpret your dreams and how you persevere and keep on pushing. Shout out to my man, Mooked Out, arms crossed, chin up. This guy is the definition of perseverance throughout all the years. No matter what happens, no matter what he goes through, he always stay true to his craft, stay true to his talent, stay true to his calling, and always putting out fire, but more than that, always putting his heart into it. And when I was thinking about dreams and perseverance, and how you define success and how you define how you make it is all up to you. But just moving in your dream and moving in the direction of your truth, you're already a winner. I'm thinking about him. Check out my man Mooked Out, Mookedout. Horrible Human Beings, Dreams, Part 2 edition. Y'all be safe, and for Jesus Christ, get us some air conditioner. Gone.